Hello and welcome back to Disco Elysium. So, as I said last time, we are going to continue on this timeline. We are going to go and find out who shot through that window from the islet on the bay. Now, the other thing that we can do is obviously we can go back in time. And we can go and do this beforehand. And I want to do that because I want to see how the game turns out otherwise. But I definitely want to go through this and figure out where our timeline goes, because this is our timeline, right? Oh, does Carte have anything to say? Out of curiosity.
Oh, you're up. It's good to see you back on your feet. Did you like your room? I cleaned it for you.
I did, thank you. Big improvement. You're welcome. I thought it would be nice for you to wake up in a clean place after you, let's be fair, defended this establishment and its clientele from gunfire. Defended, maybe putting it a bit generously though. I had a great view of you doing nothing to stop those psychopaths. Then I crawled inside. Bullets started flying anyway. He really wants you to realize he was also on the balcony looking by, in the danger zone, so to say. I wish you a quick recovery. Also, he raises his finger, you and your partner are staying here for free now. This establishment supports cops. The stay is free, the drinks are not, he adds. Just felt I needed to specify that. Where did everyone go? Oh, you know. He looks around at the empty place. People don't tend to stick around after shootouts. Turns out they're not good for business. What happened to the man with the sunglasses? He shakes his head. I don't remember everyone who comes here, and many people wear sunglasses inside lately. Must be a fad. By the way, where were you when it happened? Where was I? Well, how do you think I know this crazy shit you pulled out there? I was there, out on the balcony, protecting my establishment. That's actually true. You remember him from the corner of your eye, right behind you on the whirling balcony. So yeah, he looks around aloof. I guess I'm what you'd call a badass. It really took courage. Don't pick at him. Yeah, I'm going to nod stoically. He nods back at you, even more stoically. Just two badass men nodding stoically. Making that three, the lieutenant is nodding too, hands crossed. Alright, thanks. No problem. He looks around at the empty establishment. They'll come back. They always do. Alright. So there's definitely less people here. Apart from this guy. He stuck around. Whoever he is. Yeah, this guy's been here for ages. It's all about money, you know? Alright then, sure. Hello. Seeing your approach, the bruised man clenches his fists.
Oh, it's you. Didn't think we'd see you walking anytime soon. Elaine, look, it's the cowardly cop.
Huh? What?
He looks up, his eyes full of confusion, as if he'd just woken from a deep sleep.
Our condolences for your losses.
He says, with a little nod. But the remaining Hardy boys don't seem to register his words. Is he okay? Does he look like he's okay? He does not. His unshaven face is almost grey, and he reeks of piss, sweat and booze. While still alive, he has abandoned his own body to decomposition. How badly was he hurt? He wasn't, that's the thing. He sighs heavily. Titus, Theo, Dennis, Agony. They're all gone. But he got away without a scratch. I just... He seems to be barely able to keep his head up. There's just nothing left, nothing. He has lost the will to live. It's survivor's guilt. He feels like he should have died with the others. He may kill himself if he doesn't find a new purpose, or else go on this way, not dead, but not really living either. Shit is tough, but you need to get off your ass and finish this. The dull eyes looking back at you from the narrow face momentarily light up and mumbles, What? Krenel, Wild Pines, all the people responsible for the death of your friend. You just gonna leave it like that? Sons of bitches, he mumbles something in Mesk. When he sinks down on the table again, a malevolent smile is spreading across his face. Oh, is this really the best idea? Lieutenant pauses to think for a moment. I guess you may have prolonged his existence a bit. If he can still remember this when he sobers up. If you think this will keep him from offing himself, I'll make sure to remind him. So far, I've just been pouring whiskey in them to keep them sedated. He nods. What's going to happen to the Hardy Boys now that Titus is dead? Spit flying out of his mouth is accompanied by a painful grimace. Titus is fucking dead. What's going to happen to the Hardy Boys? Look around you, man. This shit is done. There's no more Hardy Boys. You two are just going to go back to hauling containers in the harbor? No, man. I don't know. I guess the Union will still be policing the neighborhood, but he looks at his day's companion. Who's going to do it now? I am. That wouldn't be funny even if we weren't surrounded by the ghosts of our fallen friends. Take care, guys. Yeah, you too. It's a rough world out there. He shakes his head. It's not easy being a cop, and we were too hard on you. Both of you. He turns to Kim. We shouldn't have fucked with you like we did. You got between us and a lot of bullets in that fight. Martinez owes you one. That's kind of you to say. Lieutenant closes his notes. Take care of your friend, okay? I will. You take care of yours. He nods to you. A sharp pain shoots up your side and into your stomach. You must not look too good. Luckily, it passes. Okay, well, time to go outside. Yeah, it's kind of weird seeing it at the aftermath. Not many games let you do this. Let you see what happens after. Oh, wow. Un jour je serai de retour près de toi. One day, something of returning près de of something. Let's see. And it's in blood as well, I think. Or red. It could be red paint, I suppose. The graffito has been painted over the traces of the fight that took place here. It smells of blood and heavy fuel oil. This was Sydney the Skull. Well, it looks like Sydney the Skull finally found the words for her masterpiece. Lieutenant crouches, touching the fuel oil with his finger. Looks like it, yes. This is still fresh. It wasn't here yesterday. I smell heavy fuel oil. And blood. Some of it is even yours. Heavy fuel oil, isn't that flammable? Step back, Lieutenant. I'm gonna set it on fire. Oh ho 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 ho! The fuel oil catches fire immediately. Below hiss, a bright orange flash across the surface of the lettering. The falling snow turns to vapor above the burning message, mingling with the black snow. Well, I'm going to say nothing. I'm just going to stare grimly into the flames. Lieutenant is taking a small step back. He looks at your face illuminated by the flames and nods silently. Then the fire falters. The flames warmed him too. Not at all in a bad way. Let's go to that island. Slowly the flames subside. The fuel burning out, the air still smells of mazout and springtime. Okay, let me just... Oh, never mind. I was going to say, let me just look it up. Reached for a device to look it up, and I can't see it. I'm going to try something dangerous. I'm going to Alt-Tab. Ooh, okay, doesn't seem to have crashed. That's good. Right, so, we just have a look here. Onto Translate. I'm just going to enter in. So it's un jour, which is one day. Je serai de retour près de toi. Okay, so that roughly translates to someday I will be back near you. Okay. So it's basically I will return one day. That's something like that. It's not got a great translation, but it's almost there. Okay, so someday... Yeah. So someday I'll be back near you, with you, something like that. Okay, Kuno, what's up? You, impressed? Oh, Kim's in the way.
Everyone says you started crying in the middle of a firefight and then bled like a pig. I guess that was cool.
Who's saying that? People, they say you kind of died for a moment, that you let your shit out already, but then it came back. So, I guess that's what's cool now. Just don't think because you got half your dick shot off that you're an invalid now. Kuno's gonna treat you different. Kuno doesn't reward weakness, he says, looking at your pathetic limp. It's business as usual with Kuno. Kuno's cold like that. Feels good for some reason. Alright, I'm off. Watch out, pig. It's a dangerous world out there, but Kuno's got his eyes on you. What's that supposed to mean? Kuno starts doing the I got my eye on you gesture repeatedly. Who knows? Alright, hello.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Well, good to see that you're exactly the same as you were. Right. Well, who else do we need to speak to? We got Everard we could speak to. We got this guy. We basically want to speak with everyone. Hello.
My man, you're alive. Almost, kind of, sort of alive.
I've been better. Yeah, man, what a day. I missed out most of the action, but I heard it was quite the encounter. He nods thoughtfully. Had a strong sense of finality to it. So what's next? You guys heading back to Jamrock now? Talk is local union muscle were behind it all. I reckon the case is closed, even if it turned into a shit show. I'm still looking around, got a few loose threads to tie up. Good luck with that, my man. Ain't easy being you, but hey, you're still breathing, right? I met the lady driver on my investigation. She's called Ruby. Okay. Seems a little apprehensive. Is it wise to share information about the case like this, sir? The lieutenant throws you a quick glance. What are you doing? Yeah, that's it. Can't share any more. That's probably for the best. You keep your job to yourself. With a job like yours, you have to. Got any smokes on you? Nope, don't smoke. You know it sports the big lorry behind them. Some of the other drivers do though. There's still a few around waiting for the jam to disperse or waiting for the sweet release of death. Hey, isn't he like smoking right now? The smell's in the air. Sure you smoke. You're smoking right now. Okay. His eyes smile. Well, this is my last one and it's a bad habit. You should quit before both of us have lung cancer. Alright then. Well, I'll leave you be. Racist isn't here anymore. Anyone in this shop? Probably not, but maybe. Suppose if it's a shop, they must allow you to continue buying, yeah. Yellow roses in the window. Those aren't the flowers that were left for Kalashk. Or Clage.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
Alright then, I'll be going then. Fine, whatever. We'll go. Right. Let's speak to the Frenchman. Well, they're all French people, one way or another. Ooh, interesting banners they got up there. What's going on with that? The Boadero stares at you with respect, then gestures towards the trickles of blood adorning your clothes. Yeah, I got shot, no big deal. Yet you live, he nods approvingly. It calls back to an older era where this was commonplace. You have a true Boadero heart. Right, so where is everyone? Hiding, gathering themselves. The harbor is in full lockdown, friend. No getting in, out for the time being. You can't help me get inside? No, man, not today. Today is war. He says it matter-of-factly, like it's no big deal. What's gonna happen next? Time will tell, he shrugs. I'll tell Everard you talked by, I'm sure he'll be glad. What will you be doing now? I'll be okay here doing lookouts. He surveys the red flag straight from the harbour gate. Quite the sight, aren't they? Getting to like that red I am. Don't worry about me, I live to alleviate the worries of our brothers. See if any other insane killers turn up, then I'll run and live. Try not to get shot, eh? I'm sure I'll be luckier than your friend. He grins. His grin is as wide as a desert. Okay. Well, move on from there then. Anyone around this way? Nah, the other truck drivers are not really here. Ooh, what's this? One of the trucks is open. Oh, speed bottles. Alright, well, I mean, I suppose we'll take them. Not really what I'm looking for. What's this? This always been here? I think it has. Yeah. We've been here. Wanna head over this way? Yeah, take me your quickest route that way. You could travel across here? My mind is blown. Can we call home? Yep. All of this is still here. Pull out the radio. This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Precinct 57. We've been attacked. To repeat, Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi and... Something is wrong. Only static hisses through the speaker. Hello? No reply. Only the mindless drone of static crawling through the air. It's been this way for a while now. Lieutenant shrugs. My guess is the Union is listening in on our conversations and jamming outward communications to protect themselves from Grenell. It only happens when someone mentions the attack. The rest is unaffected. Our best bet is to carry on like nothing happened. That is, if we don't want us cut off the credit completely. Isn't that dangerous? No more dangerous than stepping between 3 armed mercenaries and 8 Union men, I hope. He glances over his shoulder. I don't like it either, but that's the way it is. The street seems safe enough to me. If anything, taking out the marks made things calmer for now. He flicks off the radio. Silence. You can try calling again, just don't mention the tribunal, and remember, they're listening in. Everything sounds okay, no drumbeat of total war yet. If anything, everything sounds too okay. Ah, okay, so basically what it's done is it said, hey, you might want to do this, this, and this, but anything that progresses the story, you can't do. Because this is the end. You can continue investigating, though, basically is what it's saying. Okay.
Mon Dieu, you set it on fire. What kind of policeman are you?
The Herald of the Apocalypse. Apocalypse. He backs away, visibly worried. I don't know what this means, officer. I'm sorry, but thank you. I'm here to cooperate in any way I can. Okay. I'm gonna go into the bookshop and see what's going on there. Might go up and see the dice maker as well. I'm just interested in exploring, seeing what everyone has to say. Hello.
Oh my god, things have gotten out of hand. I thought the psychic stuff was bad, but the crime, it's even worse. I haven't been able to come to work for 3 days. The shop has been locked, no sales, gangbangers running around, shooting everyone. I know I shouldn't have bought a shop in this ghetto.
I'm going to say nothing and just stare. And you, oh my god, just look at you. Looks like even the police can't take care of all this. Someone should do something about this. She rubs her pendant between 2 fingers, thinking. Maybe I should close the bookstore and open a psychic studio. Yes, she nods to herself. It makes sense. Crime is the 6th element, you see, the darkest element. I could teach people to protect themselves against bad energies and to fight crime. Well, honestly, I'm not sure what to think of it. No, you're right, officer. You've convinced me it is a great idea. Thank you for the inspiration. In the meantime, do buy the books, as many as you can. They won't be here much longer. Determination shines in her eyes. Is there anything else I can help you with? No. Alright. Little child.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
No, small child. I am not. Right. I just need to equip that. There we go. So now I can see. That's good. But it's just so we can see when we go up and see the dice maker. Assuming the dice maker is still there. We'll see. They should still be here. It's this way? Don't suppose there's going to be anything else back here. Down this way, up the stairs, and... dice maker. Hello. Alright then. Some people are relevant, some people are irrelevant. Good to know. Where are we going here? This way? So I'm trying to think how many different, like, there's obviously got to be an ending where it doesn't end in that firefight, or that firefight is peaceful or something. But I'm trying to figure out how that would be done. I guess the only way it could be peaceful, right? Because the way the game wants it to happen is it wants you to solve the mystery, right? Before the end of the game. So, because we survive the firefight, we get to go and solve the mystery. If it ends up peaceful, I guess maybe you could interrogate the people, or talk to them, but that's probably not going to happen. Maybe there is no way for it to end peaceful once it gets to that point. Possibly. Although it seemed like we were on the edge of it. If I'd said the right things, or if we got better roll, we could have had peace. I don't know. Maybe. Just seeing if Cindy was around. I don't think she is. She might be up in her room, but yeah, we'll hold off. We got her message. That's all we need from her. The only other person there is the smoker, and I don't want to speak with him. The reason I don't want to speak with the smoker is specifically because when we go back in time, we're going to speak with him. So that's why I want to avoid speaking with him now, because he will be relevant later. Maybe. I assume he tells you about the shot came from originally, but we'll see. Hello. Weird to see you still out here.
Wow.
Wow, what?
A cop limping down the street, bleeding from the shoulder, face bruised, looking like hell? You know what that is? Cool. That's cool.
He nods and settles back into the pile of boxes. Alright. Pawnbroker? Speak with the pawnbroker, see what's going on. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Maybe there are multiple endings. Like, I don't know how many multiple endings there can be, but we'll see.
Between you and me, this is why I don't get involved in local politics.
Yeah, I shouldn't have either.
So it goes. Now.
Oh, I cut him off. Okay. I was like, moment, he's not relevant to us. Cut him off directly. He's gone. Okay. I don't suppose there's going to be too many over in the bay who are going to have anything to say about, like, not bay, like along the coast who are going to have anything to say about it. I may have overestimated how much is left on this side of things, as I was thinking on how I wanted to best do this, and decided just to go with it, but I was thinking it might take a while, but we might be, like, we might just be through it. There might not be that much left, which would make sense, because we're kind of past the climax of the game. Well, we'll see. Well, she's the only one we really need to speak to. Let's head over.
Officer, what happened? You're wounded. Why are you wounded? You look terrible.
I got shot in the foot. It was pretty badass. You would have liked it.
Is this from the shooting in town? Weird gunshots. Not that we don't hear gunshots all the time, but they were closer than usual.
There was an exchange of fire on Rue de Saint-Guylaine. It's nothing to be worried about, madame.
Guylaine. Okay. I also got shot in the chest.
That's nothing to brag about, officer.
It's not serious. He'll be okay.
You should see the other guys. They're all dead.
So you're a killer. That's good, I guess. Better than being dead.
Well, I was a killer long before this happened.
Aye, not a lot of RCM men who aren't killers.
She knew you were one when you took her to Land's End. I have a question for you.
Of course. Can I help you with something?
We need to get to that island. That won't be a problem. It's wind still, and the tar just dried. She points to her skiff near the jetty. We got 2 days of relative sunshine, Ed. What's on that island? I saw some kind of ruins through the binoculars. Used to be some kind of fortification there before the war, before the communards. An anti-aircraft gun, I think, bombed to bits in the landing. I haven't been there myself, always steered clear of it. Haven't been there herself. Who has, then? You said you haven't been there yourself. Who has, then, if not you? My husband used to drink there. Him and his drinking buddies always seemed like a bad place to drink to me. People died there during the landings, you know, my mother told me. This must be one of the many fortifications that was used in the dying days of the Revolution against the coalition forces before they took the city. She looks around. The kids sometimes go there too. I know they do on rafts. I tell them not to, but they bring back old bullet casings and such. Which kids? The twins. She points to the kids playing in the concrete yard. God forbids they bring the girl along some rickety barge. reckon we maybe ask your twins about that place before we go. Would that be alright? Be my guest. She looks at the boys. It is a strange way of talking. See if you can get anything useful out of them. I seldom do. 2 days of sunshine. I just got a bacterial infection. I'm sad to hear that. Take care of that Take care of that with either, will you? Don't get too many RCM men around here. Be sad to lose the first one. I'm not sure that makes sense, that sentence, but... Oh, with ether! I added an extra letter. Ah, there we go. That's cool, you boasting your bacterial infection like that. Is there anything I should know about getting there? Well, most of it's sunken underwater. That means the concrete underwater. Cut your boat if you're not careful. Be sure to enter from the south side. Water's deep there. Aye aye, Captain. Can we borrow your boat? If you promise to bring it back, and no scraping the hull. I just got it nice and yellow, and no drinking on the boat. Her eyes narrow. And no joyriding either. Of course, madam. It's only for a day or two. Official police business. Aye. She nods. What if I want to rock? Say, that makes me not want to lend you my skiff. On a boat, rocking leads to capsizing. And there is an absolutely 100% rock-free skiff. You got that? Thank you, we'll use your skiff to get there then. She nods. Please be conservative with the fuel, will ya? I just filled her up, but it's a small tank. I'll be seeing you. Right, gotta speak with the twins first, over here. Hey twins, what's up? The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it. Okay kids, you've been to that island, right? On that island? The boy who's busy kicking his stone points to the bay. Yes, that's one. I need to know what's there. That's nothing. The boy pauses to think with his finger in his mouth. It's just a safe fort and some plants. You can take the raft there. It's great. And the other one butts in. We make a fire. We make a fire. Boy nods. Gather the sticks for the fire and the bullets. Not real bullets, empty bullets. Bullet shells? There are a lot of them left over from the war, but this could be important. Wait, what do you mean shells? Don't know what those are. What then? There are lights. The fire guy comes and asks us to put the fire out. Your nerve-ending sting from the mention of a guy. It must mean a human being on that island, but it's cut off. Someone lives on that island? No, the boy answers, shaking his head vehemently. His brother looks at him, then at you. Yes, he says. The lieutenant raises his eyebrows and whips out his notebook. Let's go with yes. Why is he the fire guy? Because, the boy pauses to think. Because he asked us to put the fire out, the other explains. Why does he ask you to put the fire out? I don't know. He doesn't like people to be there. You shouldn't go. Yes, the other one adds, laconically, standing with his hands glued to his sides like a little tin soldier. You mentioned something about lights? Aye, one of them. It's hard to tell which one now starts. I don't know. Did you mean there are electrical lights? He points to the street light. Yes. The boy looks at his toes. Is there anything else that you can tell me about this guy? Age? Does he live there? No, he doesn't live there, I don't think. No, he lives there. The other nods. He's been there twice, 2 times. Huh? The first one pauses to think, then comes to some kind of conclusion. He doesn't live there. He isn't there sometimes. Anything else? What does this guy look like? I don't know. They say almost in unison. How come? We ran. He just yelled. We shouldn't be there. Your father used to go to that island too, didn't he? Our father killed himself. Don't say that. He didn't. His brother punches him. The boy's eyes well up like he's about to start crying. I'm going to say nothing. I'm sorry. The one says to the other, rubbing his brother's shoulder affectionately. Is that all you know? Anything more you can tell me about the island? There's the boy says, rubbing his eyes. It's clear he has no intention of finishing the sentence. Lights, fire guy. The lieutenant looks up at you. We should check up on that island. Bye, kids. Okay. Hello. I'll speak with you, I guess. I mean, we're here.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
I got shot. Even I can see that. I told you not to bring your trouble with you, policeman. We got trouble of our own here. Though I suppose you took the worst of it. Turns out you were your own ill omen. The woman chuckles to herself. Guess you were right. The men with guns were coming for me after all. She nods. I'm not sure those were the last of the men with guns either. There are always more coming for your kind, officer. Then we will be ready for them. There's my hand-eye coordination. Off to the little skiff. Do a little quick save while we can as well. In we go. The Rue A72 motor skiff. A skiff with a small steering engine in the back floats on the calm mirror of the sea. Its 2 seats are empty. Once you get in, that's it. One pull of the starter handle and you're off to the bay. A strange trepidation comes over you. Are you sure you want to go now? Have you made all the necessary preparations? Closed all your accounts? Remember what the net picker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this. You take the engine, Kim. I'll hold the boombox. What? You heard me. Don't make me repeat myself. Fine, why not? He shrugs. Very cool. Now tune it to Sad FM. You know you want to. Sad FM is a radio station specializing in sad, slow rock songs. You seem to know its frequency by heart. Let's go to the island. Alright, we're off. Oh yeah. The epitome of cool, right? No? You don't think so? I gotta say, it's not a very fast boat. It's a cool song, no? The boat comes to a slow stop. Kim turns the engines off. Then, there's silence. In the silence, a sputter of wings. A flock of quails takes off in the distance. Let's go, he whispers.